We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. He's got that aggressive style, so good with the power punchers. A great finisher when he has someone hurt. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting 2-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
This is an arena fight. You couldn't have got anybody else in this place.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. It's all offense all the time. Good counter punch. Straight right, just misses. That hook won't score. That counter punch caught him clean. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will...
One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to par you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He's got a reach of 67 inches, and his height is 166. It's the Pac-Man. What a career he's had. Awarded Fighter of the Year multiple times, and the only 8-division world champion in boxing history. Ryan Garcia. They also call him Flash. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Some of the fastest hands in all.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champ.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd.
And that's the opening bell, round 1. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Beautiful counter shot. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Disaster averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Hold it right there. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. It's somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. On to the second round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw the hook, didn't land. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Oh, wait a minute. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. They're There's a counter shot. Nice defense on that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't...
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Good counter punching. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time, Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That big hook doesn't land. Done with that counter shot. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Looking to land the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
See, it's always coming. Swing and a miss with that hook. That right hook won't score. Missing with the hook. Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there.
Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Yes, sir. We fight on here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Now you start. There's the bell to start round 6. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. Punch, counter punch. And that hook misses. A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
That counter punch caught him clean. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You can't.
Here comes round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous. Like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Nice counter punch right up the... Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter punch. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That left hook doesn't find its target. Stamina is off the charts. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite hold that thought, is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao. There's the bell to start round 8. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in 1. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
Just like another, like TKO, it's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on.
close the door.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must... Let's go.
Welcome to Kingdom Arena, the home to some of the biggest fights in recent history, and we're going to see another one right here, right now. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. 80. It's the incomparable Roy. And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver. Of course, you remember him for what he did to Roy Jones Jr. He is the former multi-time light heavyweight champion of the world.
They have waited for this fight for so long, John. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. He missed with that jab. Just missed with that hook. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. A perfect counter lands. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Start respecting each other's punching power. Beautiful counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Lucky that hook didn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
And there's the bell to start round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They missed with the jab.